Beast Jessie Buckley, left, and Johnny Flynn star in the erotic mystery thriller Beast. Carrie Brown, 3OWEST, Roadside Attractions, starring Jessie Buckley, Johnny Flynn, Tristan Gravel and Geraldine James. Written and directed by Michael Pearce. Opens Friday at TIFF Bell Lightbox, 107 minutes. 14 question is posed twice within the first 15 minutes of Beast, Michael Pearce's simmering thriller. Can you keep a secret? It's asked both times of 27-year-old Mal, an unhappy adult woman living a teen's life on the English Channel Isle of Jersey, home turf to Pearce, here making a jagged but memorable feature debut that slowly yields its truths. Article continued below. Played by the gifted Jessie Buckley, whose impressive resume includes a stint as deceptively naive Miranda in Shakespeare's island saga The Tempest, Mal seems to attract invitations to mischief. Her features, set off by restless red hair, can shift in an instant from worried innocence to something resembling a conspiratorial glance. Cinematographer Benjamin Crashun does the same with scenes of Jersey, bucolic one minute, while the next, Mal, who ironically works as a bus tour guide, is open to something, anything, to take her away from the misery of what amounts to life under house arrest. Mal has long been homeschooled and closely watched by her astringently upper-class mother Hilary, Geraldine James, who feels obliged to keep a tight leash on her daughter due to an act of violence against a classmate 14 years earlier. Mal was provoked, but mother knows best, and it is indeed a time for caution. A serial killer is on the loose in Jersey, with 3 girls dead and a 4th whose whereabouts is unknown. Something, anything, soon, presents itself. Mal slips away from her unwanted birthday party, intent on to spending a night in town drinking and dancing. She gets her way, but when a man she meets at a pub attempts to get his way on an isolated stretch of beach, rescue comes from an unlikely source. A hunter-poacher named Pascal, Johnny Flynn, magnificently vague, a scruffy loner not first in mind as a white knight, comes to Mal's aid and also to her attention. As she begins to think of Pascal with romantic intent, and he thinks of her likewise, his past history as a felon starts to draw current interest from the police, who are grasping at straws in their quest for the elusive serial killer. Suddenly Pascal's description of himself as a craftsman sounds ominous. I work with my hands. But who is Mal to judge this man, who, contrary to his rough demeanor and the snobby way he's treated by her family, claims to have ancient and noble ties to Jersey soil? Isn't Mal herself still fighting unfair assumptions based on appearances and rash past actions? Article continued below. Writer-director Pearce further stirs the stew with a police character named Clifford, Tristan Gravel, whose interrogation of Mal is more than official duty. They seem to have a past that didn't go well, possibly because he's stolid and careful. Clifford is the complete opposite of Pascal, who is outspoken and impulsive. The two men don't get on well. A movie like Beast needs a clockwork momentum that Pearce can't quite sustain. Tension begins to slacken, but then comes an ending that makes the waiting worthwhile. Sometimes, you just don't know people.